Growth must be shared, sustainable and future proof. Our ambition is to become a $3 trillion economy, contributing nearly 10% of India's GDP by 2047. We intend not only to grow, but to grow with responsibility, inclusively, and in harmony with the planet that our children will inherit. Energy is the beating heart of this vision. It determines industrialization, job creation, agriculture prosperity, mobility, and quality of life. That is why Telangana has placed energy transition and climate action at the very core of its development strategy. We have already taken bold steps toward a cleaner tomorrow, a decisive shift toward 100% clean mobility source. Hyderabad's ambition to host India's largest e-bus fleet by 2030 source. A roadmap to add around 20 gigawatts of renewable energy capacity on top of the existing nearly 11.4 gigawatts source. Friends, alongside this, urban greening, forest expansion, and low carbon industrial growth are no longer ideas. They are active work streams shaping Telangana's future. But let us be honest, our task is large. The power sector shows how much we have achieved and how much lies ahead. Telangana has today ensured round-the-clock supply, more than doubled contracted capacity, and emerged among the leading states in per capita power consumption. Looking forward, power demand could exceed 1.39 lakh megawatts and about 780 terawatt hours by 2047 if we meet our growth and industrialization targets. That scale of demand cannot and will not be met by business as usual. We will need more renewables, more storage, flexible thermal capacity, a stronger transmission backbone, digital grids, resilient urban distribution system, and a financial ecosystem that can enable all of this. Traditional budgetary support alone cannot carry the ambition. Telangana will actively explore green and sustainability linked bonds, blended finance and multilateral and DFI backed facilities to complement public investment. However, this is a point of concern. A clean transition must also be just a transition. Telangana is a coal producing state, responsible for around 7% of India's coal output. Districts along the Godavari River sustain coal-based power plants, fly ash units, and coal-dependent MSMEs. For these reasons, the energy transition is not an academic idea. It is a lived reality. Therefore, our promise is simple. No worker, no family, and no district will be left behind. Recent district level studies highlight promising diversification pathways. Tourism and ecotourism, food processing and agro-based industries, textiles and solar manufacturing and assembly. These are not emergency substitutions. They are future-ready sectors aligned with local strengths. Our transition will protect livelihoods, build new skills, support MSMEs, and convert coal districts into thriving and resilient green economic hubs. That is the spirit in which today's session is conceived. We are here not merely to describe what the energy transition is, but to shape how to finance it, how to sequence it, and how to make it socially just. In this room, we have the leadership of power utilities, financiers, developers, technology providers, regulators, researchers, and transition practitioners. One actor will not build the future. It will be built by all of us together. I would urge today's discussion to focus on 5 questions. What does a 2047 ready energy system for Telangana look like? Reliable, affordable, decarbonized, and resilient. How do we prioritize the core pillars? Renewables and storage, flexible thermal, grid strengthening, digital distribution, electric mobility, and efficiency. What innovative climate finance instruments can accelerate the transition? How do we embed just transition into sectoral and financial decision making, especially for coal-dependent districts? How do we translate today's ideas into next steps for policy and planning? If we get this right, the prize is enormous. An energy system that safeguards our climate, a power sector that powers industry and agriculture without fatigue, and above all, a transition that lifts people rather than displace them. Telangana's energy story will not be a story of hesitation. It will be a story of courage, planning, investment, collaboration, and compassion. Let us work together, build an emergency architecture worth of a $3 trillion Telangana in 2047. Worthy of the youth who dream here, worthy of the planet that sustains us. Friends, the idea of and the dream of Telangana rising 2047 with $3 trillion economy is our goal. To reach that $3 trillion economy, we know that what kind of energy and how much we require. Keeping all those things in our mind with a calculation, a proper calculation, the growth rate we have planned in such a way that we will make sure that the production and the supply of power with the green energy to reach to the economy of $3 trillion by 2047. This is our dream, and we have already planned, and we will achieve that also. The only thing that I just wanted to request all of you, please share your ideas, throw your suggestions, and take the partnership in building the state to the dream of making the state of 2047 with $3 trillion economy. That is what we wanted to request all